Today, I will be taking on a challenge. A challenge so hard it is just barely possible, taking 2 weeks to complete and 4 days to edit. As you all know, Fall Guys has 5 controls: moving, looking around, jumping and diving, and lastly, emoting. I took on the challenge to only allow myself 2 of those senses. I won a match with only moving and looking around. All the loading screens or anything boring I have in 2 times speed because I want you guys to know that this was all done in one match. And also, I just wanted to point out that my people in the lobby are a lot worse because I've been trying to do this challenge so much and I've been losing so many matches. So, here we get into it. For my first match, I got Roll On. I wait for the 3 seconds to count down and I start running. I run with the crowd. I have actually figured out that sometimes if you don't jump or dive on this map, it's actually quite a lot faster. I don't know why, but right off the bat, I take first place. I run and I dodge all the holes and the bouncers. And here, I make it to the end. I get the checkpoint and I walk into the rotating platform. But I notice there's a hole, so I drop down it and I respawn. I wait for it to pass me, and then I start to climb it. I get to the other side, and I get onto the pink platform just before another hole pops up, and I qualify first place. Last match, only 29 people could qualify, but in fact, only 11 of them did before the time ran out. Now, since 11 of them qualified, it actually went straight to a final. Now, this final is hexagon. This is when you stand on a hexagon, all the tiles break, and you need to not fall down to the bottom. Someone's already dead, which really just shows how bad my lobbies are. And I have this method where right before it breaks, I move to another tile, which isn't as good as the jump diving method, or just really the jumping method, but it's better than just running. Now, everyone's already fallen off this top layer, and I basically have it all to myself, but since I can't jump, I waste a lot of them. Now, 7 people already got eliminated. 8. There's only 3 people left. 1v1. And before I even went to the blue layer, I won. I took the crown. I watched my celebration. I'm on top of the rhino. But then I think to myself, this isn't really good enough for me. If I wanted to complete this challenge, I wanted a real match of Fall Guys. I'm talking 4, 5, or 6 matches. So that's what I did. Before I continue, I just want to show you how many times I had to leave, rejoin, or just me getting eliminated. This was not just it. I've spent 6 days on this, and I've clearly lost way more time. My first round was Gate Crash. This one wasn't that hard. The only thing that worried me was that one jump at the end with the moving doors. I watched the countdown and I start to run forward. I go to the door all the way on the left because at the time it would still be open. And this whole time I mainly stuck with the strategy of just going to the door that's already closed, so by the time I get there, they would be open. Now if I was able to jump there, I would have been able to make it up, but I can't jump. So I had to wait for it to close. Here I was able to make it in just barely, and I decided to go into the middle. I just barely make the jump and I get first place. For my second game, we skipped another race and went straight onto the survival games. This time I got Jump Club, which might seem really hard because jump is literally in the name, but it was pretty easy. All I had to do was follow that inner purple line, and I had to catch up to the bar and just keep following it. As soon as the bar starts going even a little bit faster than me, people instantly start falling. And it's a little hard to stay on the purple line because I can't really see myself through those purple bars, and it's already over. After Jump Club, I got Big Shots, which isn't really hard without jumping or diving, but I actually nearly died a lot. Now, this game mode is normally pretty boring, so I'd put in 2 times speed, but these people are actually using the seesaw. I also got hit many times. So, there I got hit once. That controller jumped right over me. This bolt hit me, but it actually hit me forward. And that controller just barely touched me, but somehow I didn't get knocked out. And I went right through the arms of that controller. This was it, the final round. I got Hexagon, which has helped me in so many other challenges before, but now I can't jump, so. Normally I would jump on these purple spawning platforms, but I can't jump, so I end up just falling. Everyone runs around, and I end up cornering myself, so I fall. I go in like this circle, and I end up taking my own area off, and there's only like one other person on my platform. He ends up falling, and I have this whole entire area to myself. I end up trying to move, and I go to the other platform, and I end up falling. I have this method where I wait for the thing just about to break, and then I move on it, which saves me so much time because I can't jump. Here, I corner myself from so much other tile, but I have the fall. So many people have already gotten eliminated, which really just shows me how bad my lobbies are. It's just me and one other person. I try to look for him, but I can't really see him. I end up finding him on the layer right below me, so I know that he's a worthy opponent. I have so much room on this area, so I try to use it as best as I can. I could see him. He's running on the tiles, so I know that I have so much more time. I watch him fall, and I know that he's going to use all the tiles below me, so I need to know where I'm going to land. I find him on the purple platform, 2 layers below me, and he's still running on the land, so I turn back and realize that I'm nearly running out of platform, so I try to take as much little time as I can. I look for him out of the corner of my eye, and I still can't find him. He's off the purple layer. I drop down on the edge, and I realize that there isn't as much tiles as I think. He's on the final layer, and I watched him fall. I won without jumping. Now while I'm here, I would like to say thank you guys for watching to the end, and make sure, because you watch all the way to the end, make sure you like and subscribe. And if you like these videos, hit the notification bell so you could get shown when I post more. I would really like if you do subscribe and like, because this challenge took over 2 weeks to complete and like another week just to edit. Now I'm trying to kind of get enough money to buy a PC so I could edit easier, because right now I'm on PS4 and it's so hard to edit. Not only did I win without jumping, but I did it with all gold too. See ya. Goodbye. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.